Hello, we're now about to return to Paris, back to Paris on July the 4th, Independence Day, and welcome to the briefing room in Kennedy Airport. This is where we will collect the data for the flight to return to Paris safely. So let's have a look to the file folder. Still Olivier is working on the file folder with the weather report. So the weather condition will be fair. We see some turbulence area, but we're flying south of this area, so I think that the weather condition will be perfect. And here you can see the track that we shall follow. We shall take off from Kennedy Airport. We'll fly northeast bound to Halifax, next Sydney, Newfoundland with Gander. We will cross the Atlantic Ocean on track Zulu here, and to finally land in Europe, southwest of Cork and Shannon, Ireland, to finally fly through northern Brest and to land in Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Now we're at the end of the flight preparation, and we're here to decide a track, a payload, and a fuel quantity. And so first we have to collect with Olivier all of the data of the flight folders, and the result is to choose our track. And today we change our track due to some turbulence area. We saw that our track here will pass into a turbulence area, and so with our dispatcher we have calculated a new track, more comfortable for the safety of our passenger. And so we had about 3 minutes of flight, but for more safety and for more comfort we decided to choose this new track. So today our flight time will be 6 hours and 30 minutes to go from Kennedy to Paris via this new track on the orange line. So we will proceed to Newfoundland above St. John, and after that we will fly from Novep, so a waypoint, and entering in the oceanic airspace via 48 north 50 west, 51 north 40 west, 51 north 30 west, 50 north 20 west, and we will exit this oceanic airspace by Somax. And after that we will proceed south of Ireland and fly north of Brest, probably fly over Jersey to land in Paris Charles de Gaulle, over here, just here, facing west with a good weather condition, with the ground temperature expected around 21 degrees Celsius and fair weather. So our fuel quantity decided with Olivier is 47.5 tons, and the fuel burn is around 40 tons, 200 kilograms. We have a tool here. It is our pilot pad, and it helps us to check the different alternate fields, the different airspace, shape of airspace. And you can see here the first part of the track from Kennedy Airport. We will proceed to Happy departure, Happy, Yahoo, Brad. We will fly to Halifax, Sydney, and to Gander before entering to the oceanic airspace. Here you can see forecast for oceanic crossing, and you can see with the orange line here a jet at flight level 320, and the jet is around 130 knots, and it is associated with a turbulence area that you can see here in the yellow area. So we decided with our dispatcher to proceed 1 degree south of this area to improve the safety and the comfort of our passenger, and so we will fly 3 minutes more, and about 300 kilograms more for the trip fuel, but the flight will be more safe and more comfortable to fly back to Paris. Our gate today is number 6 at the Terminal 1 Kennedy Airport. It's just over there. So we will push back from this position to the Mike Alpha position. We will start our engines here at the engine start point. We will proceed on taxiway, and today we will use runway 13 right over there. We will take off from the full length from Papa Fox or from Papa Echo. We will have 4,200 meters of runway, and so after that we will proceed probably on the Happy 3 departure. So we will take off from this position, and we will have a radar vector. We shall have radar vectors from the runway 13 right here to Happy position with Kennedy departure, and after that we will proceed from Happy to Yahoo and follow here Happy, Yahoo, follow our track, our flight plan route decided with the dispatcher from Yahoo Brad to Newfoundland. Okay, now let's have a look on the aircraft preparation. So we're at the Terminal 1, gate number 6. On this chart we are just here. And so we'll proceed via pushback to the spot 2 of spot 1 for the engine startup, facing southwest. And after the engine startup, we shall request the taxi clearance to Kennedy ground. And we shall proceed via Mike Alpha and Alpha taxiway to taxi to the threshold of the runway 13 right, and tonight we shall take off from the runway 13 right. We should have 4,200 meters runway length, so we shall take off that way, facing southeast, and just after airborne from this runway we shall contact Kennedy departure, and we shall have radar vectors to proceed to Happy fix, Happy waypoint, and next we shall perform and follow the Happy 3 Yahoo transition departure to proceed to Yahoo transition to fly our flight plan route. You can see on the flight management system the same routing. So you have the first fix is Happy. Next we'll proceed to Yahoo, Brad, St. John, Novep, and the first waypoint to enter in the oceanic airspace will be Novep, and after that we shall proceed to the position 48 north, 50 west. After that we shall proceed to 51 north, 40 west, 51 north, 30 west, 52 north, 20 west, Somax. At your waypoint, it will be the exit of the oceanic airspace, and at that point we shall be in the southwest part of the island, and we shall proceed directly to Jersey. Our routing will be Atsur, Radka, Philly, Pimac, Supap, Picod, Ganto, and we shall arrive in Jersey and start the descent at the top of descent to Paris Charles de Gaulle via Deauville. Mopar transition that you shall see here, and we shall land facing west in Paris Charles de Gaulle on the runway 27 right, where we shall perform an ILS 27 right, the ILS called Papa November Whiskey, here, and we shall land here and park close to the runway I think at Terminal 2 or S3 or S4. We can have a look on the takeoff performance calculation on the EFB class 3. So we set the airport departure, JFK, it is a Kennedy Airport, runway 13 right. We calculate the performance, takeoff performance from taxiway Papa Delta. Condition of the runway is dry, the wind is 200 degrees 10 knots, so we shall have 3 knots headwind. The ground temperature tonight is 24 degrees Celsius. The pressure is 30.19 inches, and we shall take off at 220 tons. We shall use flaps 5 setting with auto air conditioning. CG will be forward, the center of gravity, without using the engine anti-ice. And the result is a reduced temperature of 58 degrees that shall give us 93.6% of N1. And the takeoff speeds calculated is V1 137 knots, rotate speed is 146, and V2, the safe speed for the takeoff, will be 150 knots. And then we just received our final payload from the dispatch, and you can see here our payload tonight is 26 tons. In fact, we had 2 tons more of payload, and so we have to recalculate our fuel burn. And tonight our fuel burn, trip fuel, it will be 40 tons.5 for 6 hours and 30 minutes. So our final fuel figures will be, the minimum is 47.6, and so with Olivier we decided to take 47.8, and this is our final fuel quantity to proceed from Kennedy Airport to Paris Charles de Gaulle. $45. Yes. I give it to you.
Okay, so we request for the departure clearance by data link, and we immediately receive it, and it's exactly the same as our flight plans. It means we are going through API, Yahoo, Brad, and then the oceanic part of the flight plan. And after we have the specific departure informations. That means it's a Kennedy 1 departure, it's the name of one departure, with initial heading 155. So just after takeoff we have to take the heading 155, and we have to maintain 5,000 feet. And 10 minutes after departure we can expect our cruise level, which should be 370. We have also information regarding the frequency, the departure frequency 135.19, and when we'll be ready we contact ground 1219. That's all. Okay, so today I have a pilot planning. That means that I will be the handler of the aircraft, and Eric will be the pilot monitoring. He will check everything I will do, and he will help me for all the tasks we have to do for flying the aircraft. So that means that to me we ask for a checklist, and there is a new repartition of tasks. I'll we ask for the checklist, I will ask for many things, and he will assist me.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir, je m'appelle Eric Prévost, je suis le commandant de bord de ce Boeing 777 d'Air France à destination de Paris-Charles de Gaulle. Les opérations d'embarquement sont à présent terminées, nous sommes sur le point de quitter notre parking. Notre décollage ce soir sera en piste 13, c'est-à-dire face au sud-est. Nous mettrons directement le cap vers Terre-Neuve pour rejoindre le sud de l'Irlande, Jersey, et nous poser face à l'ouest à Charles de Gaulle après un temps de vol de 6h30. À Paris, le temps sera beau avec une température prévue de 22 degrés Celsius. Il me reste à vous souhaiter un agréable vol en notre compagnie et à vous remercier pour votre attention. Good Evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric Prévost. I am the captain of this Boeing 777 of Air France, and I'm very happy to welcome you on board. The boarding operations are now complete, and so we're about to leave the gate right now. Tonight we shall take off facing southeast on the runway 13 right, and we shall steer on course to Newfoundland. Next, steer on course to the southwest of Ireland to overfly Jersey, and to finally land facing west in De Gaulle after a flight of 6 hours and 30 minutes tonight. We expect a ground temperature around 22 degrees Celsius in a fair weather in Paris. I wish you so pleasant flight with us, and I thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Set. You may raise check. Time sequence will be 2 and 1. Are you ready? Listen. Starting to start right engine.
Air France 011 Heavy, 1 hour ready taxi.
Contact ground 121.9, good night.
21.9 Air France 011 Heavy, bye. Donc la fréquence départ va afficher. Ok, ils ont enlevé les rouges. Personne à gauche. Ok, donc contexte et menaces inchangés par rapport à tout à l'heure. On décolle donc Kennedy à 122 tonnes de la face droite, un départ Penny One, heading 150, virage à droite après 155, virage à droite après départ, montée vers 5000, 121 c'est avec radar.
Stop or go, si c'est stop, je deviens PF, je réduis, je déconnecte la T, je sors les reverse, je vérifie la sortie des speed break avec l'annonce speed break up, en not up, on s'arrête sur la piste, quoi qu'il arrive, avant de faire quoi que ce soit. Et si on veut évacuer, on évacuera sur la piste. C'est bon repas? Voilà. On peut réajuster la poussée maxi toga dès l'instant où c'est souhaitable et c'est la trajectoire est stabilisée. Bon, moi j'ai un autre à dire.
Moi non plus. Donc les forces checklist.
Briefing terminé. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Checklist complete.
Il est cabin ready.
On l'a vu tout à l'heure.
Donc après décollage, ce sera 135,9 on request.
Oui.
C'est ici.
Je t'ai vu au fond, tu l'as bien fait. Je me le dire. Je te mets 4 oui. C'est pas mal.
C'est bon, personne. Oui. Oui, bah celui-là. Boeing. JFK?
Yes. Take off.
Air Mexico 404, make your approach to runway 13 right.
Recette.
Air Mexico 404, wind 19010, runway 13 right, clear to...
80 knots, check.
Airbags 152 heavy, watch my turbulence, runway 13 left, final touch. Airbags 152 heavy, 13 left, final touch.
V1.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Following is land 13 right, you're still clear to land 13 large.
Heading cell.
Heading cell.
11 heavy, right turn Zulu Alpha, then straight ahead on Bravo, monitor ground, 29.
Ça sera Vinal speed.
Check. 11 heavy. Air France 11 heavy, monitor ground, correct contact, nearest park.
No departure à France 01 on heavy by soir.
8 back.
Departure Air France 01 on heavy, passing 1200 feet, climbing 5000, heading 155.
Air France 011 heavy departure radar contact. Good evening. Come and maintain 11000.
Climbing maintaining 11,000 Air France 01 on heavy. Flaps 1.
Air France 11 heavy turn left signal 110.
Left turn heading 110 Air France 01 on heavy. Flaps up. Flaps up. Speed 250. We see lots of fireworks. Air France 01 on heavy, good evening, passing 6100, climbing 11,000 feet to happy.
Boston.
Air France 011, Boston, climb main level 370.
Climbing maintaining level 370, Air France 01 heavy, Boston, thank you.
370,
Yes.
vérifié.
Call, check the scanner now, 30 West Shamwick, 5649, back up 6547, Gander.
Air France 011, primary with U88901, secondary is 6622, and by 30 West with Shamwick, primary is 465, correction, 5649, secondary 6547.